viewers, Happy New Year and welcome to 2024. For those strolling the neighborhood for the very first time, I'm your neighborhood astrologer, Rochelle, and I help women increase productivity and decrease life distractions using the timing and favor given to us through astrology and spiritual energy to get things done so we can manifest our best life. So the readings moving forward will be a little bit different. We're going to focus solely on energy of productivity and manifestation. My readings are late this year because I'm still on vacation, unwinding, so I can head back home and make 2024 one of my most productive years. Now, let's talk about 2024. This year will be a year of productivity. It's filled with gems. Let's start with it being a number 8 year. Number 8 year brings the energy of personal development, super ambition, financial abundance, and most importantly, transformation. So while there are many things that are outside of our control, there are equally many things that are within our control, and that is where the magic is. Putting in the work with the things we can control to create the transformation we want to be and want to see is where the magic is. Furthermore, Pluto is wreaking havoc on the facade. He's taking away the glamour, the rose-colored glasses, and he's allowing us to see into places, particularly organizations, cliques, collectives, where we wanted to be in those spaces. But now he's lifting the rose-colored glasses and he's saying, hey, this is what it really takes to be in those spaces. This is what they really offer in those spaces. Is this what you want to be? Or do you want to now focus on yourself and carve your own plan? So Pluto is causing a beautiful wreckage that we all needed. We need this change in structure. We need this change in delusion so that we can really focus on what matters. With that said, welcome to your reading. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps the channel. So let's get into the reading and jumpstart our productivity and manifestations for 2024. Aquarius, we start the reading with highlighting the theme of the new moon in Capricorn, trine Uranus in Taurus. The planet and the aspect it's involved in represents emotional responsibility with regards to work, in particular, the responsibility to work and working hard to elevate and to create big shifts in your materials, worth, and senses. It's happening for you in the 12th house, affecting the 4th house in the process. It's a time of fresh energy and initiative, but to be done in solitude at home, in your safe space. For you, work is healing and healing is work. This time is telling you that you cannot rely on others to heal all your trauma tied to emotions, self-imposed responsibilities, and finances. Get comfortable with your own emotions and own company to do the healing work so you're able to bang out magic. Now, the sudden shift in emotions and feelings that highlight your need for solitude will occur on January 11th, but the urge to act on it will occur on January the 12th. You will see that not only is your home or private space, it's freeing up for you to indulge in solitude, but you will have a sense of optimism and knowing that at the end of your active solitude, you will gain clarity on how exactly you're going to proceed on your own volition. And you know what's going to benefit you greatly in the long run? Seeing things that you have visualized for such a long time start to slowly crystallize right before your eyes. Your money gets stable. The way you feel about yourself is cloaked in unconditional love. The things you value becomes valuable to you. Let me repeat that. The things you value becomes valuable to you. Some people fall into traps by valuing things that they believe other people value. That is called seeking validation. Now I'll repeat it again. The things you now value becomes valuable to you, and everything else falls by the wayside. The following week, the energy remains similar, but now you're in more of a groove. The mental is positive and you're carrying out the practices that work best for you, like, for example, journaling, meditating, and even research or forum spying. This creates emotional healing and emotional peace. And again, this contributes to your self-worth, which contributes to your net worth. On January 20th, Pluto reemerges in Aquarius once again. It showed face in Aquarius in 2023 before Pluto went retrograde. Now it's revisiting Aquarius for a longer stay until September 2024. Keep this in mind when Pluto pops up in your first house, Aquarius. Real power, lasting power, is not force, it is influence. This is what Pluto in Aquarius will show you. When you're feeling out of sorts due to Pluto in the first house, remember to fall back because power influences and doesn't force. With that said, Pluto in itself is a forceful planet pushing you from A to B, but the remnants left is fertile soil and not wasteland. With fertile soil, you plant your seeds, nurture, water, and influence growth. You are going through a transformation that will kill the useless traits of the ego you exert and leave you with a chance to replant, regrow. You have a great opportunity to design a new you that you can put out to the world and be productive in beneficial and fruitful ways. On January 25th, there's a full moon in Leo occurring in your 7th house, square Jupiter in your 4th house. So it's a square, and squares are tension and conflict. However, the planets involved don't make it as intense as other squares. Nonetheless, there will be intensity, release, and closure, and or closing. This is involving a private relationship that on the surface looks copacetic, but there are inner emotional turmoil between the parties involved, and faking the funk may have come to a head during this time. Addressing the emotions authentically may salvage the relationship to where a peace treaty can be made. However, if a release is not authentically achieved, then maybe the universe has called time on the union, time to wrap it up. The issues in these areas contributes to how you feel about self and financial instability. A light will shine during this time, so what you do with the revelation is your own free will. On January 27th, we end the month with more good energy. My readings are focused on productivity and elevation, but for you to get there, Aquarius, there are emotional, mental, and spiritual shifts that need to happen, and the universe is presenting you with the energy to do so. So Uranus is over there in the 4th, shaking ish up, as it has been doing for years. Changes have occurred within the family, within your home, within the dwelling you lived in, and on a psychological level, you have felt like the odd one out due to all the changes. Changes are going to continue to occur. However, during this time, the energy is asking you to conduct a health retreat to get your mind right. Intentional actions to really sort out what is real and what is not is going to benefit you in the long run. It's like a sense of paranoia that is hindering you and keeping you from the stability you seek. And no matter where you go, it follows you. This needs to be healed. And again, intentional actions are needed towards addressing it so you can move forward in the most positive, productive, and prosperous way possible. This brings us to the end of your reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below about what single thing you would like to manifest in 2024. Also, grab your copy of 44 Ways to Manifest to set you up to manifest your best life in 2024. And until then, flow with the energy and take every blessing and opportunity the universe has in store for you. Peace and prosperity to you, and we'll chat soon.